God damn it,
Hey,
Mason.
what's up, squad?
What's going on?
Hey, did you guys catch the that presidential debate?
Oh my God, you brought it up
Yes.
before me. I was.
Oh man.
I came in here. I was like, I'm gonna bring it up and see what they say.
Same, bro. Yes.
All right, well, I'm the moderator, so first question.
Fuck Trump.
First question. Purple. You have 2 minutes to respond. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Wrong.
Did I get it right? God
orange,
damn
orange,
it!
orange, orange. Let him talk. Orange. You need to let Sir Orange.
Rampant
You need to let him. You need to let him answer the question. All right, Purple. You.
Oh,
you
so
still
it's a
have-
2v1 then, huh?
you still have- I'm the moderator. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's 2v1. Planting long.
All right, Purple.
Kitty
You,
cat!
Purple. Your time's back on the clock. You got. What's your favorite color?
Well, my color favorite is a.
He doesn't even have a
What
plan for
was
his
the
favorite
question
color.
again?
All right, Orange. Purple's time is up. You get a 30-second rebuttal.
What? He interrupted me.
I gave you your time back.
Is,
All right,
hang on,
Orange.
I gotta drink here. I'm sorry. My favorite
Yeah, I'm drinking
color
too, man.
Is
Blue, shut the fuck up. It's Orange's turn. All right, shut the
Hey,
fuck
I
up,
didn't
Blue.
even get a chance to talk.
I like orange.
I do too.
Woo,
Good shot, baby boy.
whoa. We all shot at the same time. We hit that guy.
But
So what
Jackson,
did you guys think
I'm
about
just-
the 2-year-olds fighting in the debate?
Blue, if your opponent wins the election and it's independently certified, will you urge your supporters to stay calm, or would you promote
Smoke
civil
weed.
unrest?
I'm probably gonna kill myself.
I'll
Honestly,
just smoke weed.
move to Canada or die. I don't like either of them.
Honestly, I kind of got memed by the conservatives about like Biden's got dementia or whatever. So some of the shit he said, like I was seeing it through that lens.
They're
But
both
I
kind of
think-
sus.
I think I don't know. I don't think Biden's nearly as capable of damage as Trump is, I guess.
Yeah, that's the way I
Yeah.
mean, he's already been vice president. He kind of knows ins and outs. Like,
He won't do anything irrational.
I'm flashing.
He
I'm
likes
flashing.
Lit
green
84
shit.
cat.
I'm flashing. I'm flashing.
I mean, I think he's old, but I think he's gonna have help, and he wants like the parties to be together, not divided like Trump does.
Like he's probably gonna die in his first
Well,
term, and to
That's
me
okay.
that's okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because his vice president's, better
Well,
than
they're
Trump.
all
Can you
they're all
imagine if
pretty
Pence
they're
was
all pretty
president?
central, right? Trump Joe's doing this thing where he's running as like a he's running as a Republican.
Oh
basically.
my God, guys!
Like Trump was like, you want the Green New Deal? Biden's like, no, I want the Biden plan. Like,
Yeah, like no progressive thinks that Biden's on their side at all.
I think that'll work pretty well. I think anyone that's pretty uncontroversial, right? That's what everyone wants right
Yeah.
now. It's just a president who doesn't like make a headline every fucking week.
One that
Yeah,
at least
just
acknowledges
bash
that
on one.
the climate is real.
Yeah.
Class 2 RNA. I'm going to the B.
Yeah, let's just go back to carbureted engines and coal plants.
Yeah, the cars these days, they got so many computers in them, but you know, I like those
Oh.
electric cars.
I was just talking to him about that.
Yeah.
The electric cars, they're great. They're cheaper, but they're so expensive because the fuel
Green,
computers.
watch out.
I was like,
That was a weird
I was
grenade.
like, what?
Alright, here's a good, not boring question. We'll start with you, Orange.
Yeah.
What's, are the American people complicit for the degradation of the American political system, or is it the politicians in charge who are mostly responsible?
That's a good
It's
fucking
not
question.
something.
What a
It's not
question.
something that happens to them. It's something that they participate in or choose not to.
Shut the fuck up, Yellow. It's Orange's goddamn turn, you
It's my
piece of
time to speak.
shit.
That's a really good question. I think obviously the American people are complicit to an extent because they vote in the politicians that have degraded the system as much as it has been. But I do think, I don't know, our two-party system. My takeaway from the
Sucks.
debate is that our
And you're
two-party
out of
system.
time. Okay,
Oh,
Yellow,
shit.
you were being a dumb piece of shit and interrupting, but now you get to respond. Yellow, go.
Yeah. I mean, I said what I think I need to say. People
Nobody
don't
was
participate.
listening. I turned your mic off because it wasn't your turn. You gotta say it again.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have that power. Yeah, I think that people try to blame other things too much for that. Like, just fix it yourself. Young people especially, like, you don't vote in overwhelming
I do.
numbers, but you're the most
Yes.
idealistic generations. It's not a personal attack on you individually.
Oh, I know. So.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
Beep,
Where's he
beep, 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 beep. I'm getting poll results in from Politico. Beep, 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 beep. Purple's a
Ramp.
dumb shit. It's not
What
your
the
fucking turn.
fuck?
Stop
He's
talking,
on box.
Purple.
There's a call out.
No, fuck you, we're having a debate here. Fuck the game.
It's like, if you're not actively
left side or right?
participating, you've got nobody to blame but yourself.
What if you're not represented by anyone actively participating?
It sucks to live in Puerto Rico, sucks to live in Guam, but
I really liked
That's
Andrew
where you are.
Yang.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not represented enough by either.
I don't think the mainstream Democratic Party's ever going to embrace that.
Alright. Next round's a lightning round. Whoever answers first gets the point. What the fuck is the Proud Boys go?
Dude, the Proud
What is
Boys,
the
man.
Proud
Them
Boys
Southern
go?
boys who just hate black
The
people.
good old boys. They just hate them. They just want to hang them upside down.
Do you know
We
the
don't.
history of
They
the
don't
Boys?
like Black Lives Matter or Antifa or equal rights.
But how come I've
Antifa.
never heard of these guys until two old white dudes talk about it? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's in pop culture.
Oh my god, I am just fucking annihilating through doors.
I just
Gavin McInnes,
traced
one of the
his
co-founders of
bullets
Vice,
at
started
car.
it.
One of the co-founders of what started the Proud Boys?
Vice.
Oh, really? The man
God
who-
damn it.
You've never heard of Gavin McInnes?
No, I've not.
He's like face of the alt-right back in the day.
So, but Vice magazine, isn't that like a liberal thing?
Yes.
So Yellow, you're just saying I'm out of touch.
A little bit, but I think a lot of people are.
Way to go, letting me down gently.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought I was gonna kill you like that.
Blue, how do you feel about the allegations that Orange just murdered the shit out of Yellow?
I think it's pretty solid allegations, you know.
Alright, all in favor of impeaching Orange for murdering Yellow?
I'm gonna have to say no though.
More right or more left?
More left.
Looking like. Did you peek it, Mace?
Really?
Yeah, they have to go left.
Like
You're gonna have to
you
explain
hear,
that, Yellow.
Yeah, so you might hear a lot about AOC and Green New Deal and all that stuff. For establishment Democrats, like, that's not what they want at all.
Long.
Which is why the presidential nominee for the Democratic Party doesn't believe in that.
One's
He
long.
represents the will of the party.
Bill did, where he went out on the street the day before the debate, asked people if they saw it, and then interviewed
all
them
answered
about
yeah?
it if they said yes. Yeah, people said, yeah, I saw the debate. And he'd ask, like, what did you think about Trump riding in on that motorcycle and giving Joe Biden the middle finger? And the dude's on the street is like, oh yeah, that was fucking badass. I love Trump. That was really cool. He like revved his motorcycle and shit.
That really scares me.
Yeah.
These are people who vote, man. It's I tend to agree with Yellow on the whole American people are complicit thing.
Dude, I think there should be a test. Like, I'm not saying you have to be the smartest, but like basic
being
knowledge.
rational.
Yeah, basic knowledge.
Knowledge and rationality.
Like, if there's a fire in front of you and one not to your left, would you walk into the fire, kind of thing?
Why does the fire have to be not on the left, huh? You
Whatever, man. You know,
I think
come
they should
on,
have to take. They
Why-
should
why
have
does
to
the
take
fire have
same
to be hot?
citizenship test as immigrants.
Goose.
So that's the problem.
Honestly, yeah. Because a lot of the time people can't even
answer
answer
that
that here. People don't even know who the second president of the United States was.
Car.
I don't think I know. John Adams or some shit.
Yes.
You do know. You're knowledgeable.
He was
There
lit,
you go.
he's lit 60
Put
on
up the
B, he's got
fucking
my
gas.
auto and the bomb.
You had it right. I don't know.
All right,
So,
guys.
alright.
We're broke. Let's go
Yeah,
long.
yeah, we just need to extend the deficit and then we can buy all the guns we want.
You're not wrong.
What happened to all the deficit talk in the last 4 years?
It's not a metric that actually matters to politicians. It's just a buzzword to get the population riled up. They don't actually care about the deficit. They have
Like-
no intention of paying off the debt.
Our debt?
As long
Okay.
as America is the Federal Reserve for the world, there's no point in worrying about deficit.
We'll see what happens with that as China keeps investing in Africa.
I think the
Yeah,
whole
rip
deficit is
paper
weird.
money.
I just don't get how it actually exists. Like,
So here's an example
Got an
of
auto
where
mid.
white supremacism hurts us
That's how stuff
economically.
gets financed in government.
Africa will never have money. They're Africans.
Yeah, until you look at the amount of precious metals that are in
They got
Central African Republic.
the
One long.
Chinese will never have an economy. They're Chinese. Uh-oh. What? Here they come. They're coming right at us.
I think most of those come from before people really thought about what's needed for a special
Autos,
electronic.
mid. Right side.
Like
Yeah, do you know how much
99% of rare earth
Gold
metals
and
are in
platinum
China.
and fucking like gallium and shit go into your phone. Indium,
Cobalt.
cobalt.
That's why Walmart pays you to recycle them, man.
Yeah.
Lithium.
I think there's one to the left.
All right, but okay. So I want to go back to an earlier comment. What questions could you put on a test to like prove if someone's like has the right to vote or not, right? Because I don't think knowing the second president is like that's more like trivia than.
Well, have you ever heard of the ASVAB,
It
which
was
is like
just an
the
example.
military test that you take to basically get a score in the military? There's a lot of questions on there that are just like basic knowledge. Like you can
Well,
like if a pulley
It's
goes
a
around a thing,
citizenship
this
and
is
we
how
already have a
this.
test.
You know-
Citizenship and government tests that's in that people take to become U.S. citizens. Literally goes over all the stuff that a president should know.
Hey, there's a good point. The citizen test is what you take to become a citizen. Citizens are allowed to vote. That's the test you take in order to vote. Why don't
That's what I
natural
said.
born citizens have to
Yeah,
take that test?
that actually is a good point. Never thought about that.
And,
They're
but,
really-
but yet
we-
still,
we
they
thought
ask stupid hard questions on it, like I just said. So,
One's
yeah.
Goose.
One's on site.
Like that
he's
is totally a
wallbanging
question
cars.
that I've heard it asked. You know, like
The guy on
who's the
site's not just wallbang it.
Should just do what Starship Troopers does. Service guarantee.
ECT.
Alright, Blue, next controversial question. Is science good?
Ooh. Yeah, it's good.
oh,
man.
it's the best.
I can't
It's
believe
the
the
best.
first day in office they took down the climate change like website on the government page, which I think is just fucked up. Like, you basically deny.
That's leading away everyone.
You guys aren't any fun. You need to like disagree on this shit more often.
Maybe it's because we're all right and everybody else is wrong.
Yeah.
So I don't think anthropogenic climate change is a guaranteed fact. It's a theory. So why should they have that on the government website?
Ooh. Wait, you think like what climate change?
Anthropogenic, human cause.
Well, I think the
It's-
planet has gone through
pretty
cycles of
common,
like
obviously.
extreme climate change, like where like we had ice ages.
I think it's pretty
Yeah,
pretty
so it's
well
just a
proven at
natural
this
cycle.
point.
Yeah,
you
like
trying to
it's
tell
doing
me
it at
that
such a rate
humans-
that it doesn't make
But-
sense.
Science and stuff. Also, I'm the moderator here, so I shouldn't be saying any of this, but
Yeah, okay, Chris Wallace. I'm
And-
not, I'm
and
not
like
here
you
to-
said,
to debate
Being
you.
behind
You
costs
guys
people
can
lives.
shout, I can shout
Like that's
too.
people's lives that
Why don't you switch me positions? You can sit in my chair.
I
Just
mean,
like,
no, let's talk about job creation. When people start migrating and having to move from coastland areas due to climate change, we're going to create a bunch of jobs. People are going to have jobs for a long time.
Yeah,
Because
but
the ones
other
that
countries
had jobs
are
will
gonna
be
be
dead.
ahead of us, and
Then they're going to need us to invest in them, and we'll take their debt, which means we get more influence in that region. So how are
Well,
you
we
going to
might
tell me
not.
that that's a bad thing? Yeah, if
might
we
not,
don't,
though.
China will, and climate change is coming whether you like it or not. So the best thing we can do
Oh
is
my
have a
God.
good strategy for how we're going to profit off of it more than China.
that's what I'm saying. And if you deny it, you can't profit off of it.
Exactly.
I think America should be run by atheists.
controversial opinion. Anyone have a comment on that?
Anyone?
Yeah, how are you gonna say that you can have any morality if you don't believe in a god?
Ooh,
Where does morality
How
come
can you
from
say
apart from
morality
religion?
doesn't exist without a god?
I think
Because
people try to
humanity
put.
doesn't exist without a god. There is not one civilization that's ever existed that hasn't had a concept of some sort of god or creator or religion. So
Well,
if
I
that
don't
is
believe in
true,
a
then
god
that's
right
as
now, and
innate
I have
human
morality.
nature as morality. Yeah, but you grew up in a culture that is heavily influenced by Christians and other religions. So you can't tell me that's not true.
But I'm saying it doesn't take that to know what's right and wrong.
I think basing
You
an
don't know
entire
that, though.
society off of one
Are
true
you saying
principle
it's
is kind of
nature or
wrong.
nurture?
It is nature, you know, you should treat people okay. Like you shouldn't kill each other.
All right,
Like-
question for Yellow. If humanity needs a belief in a deity to have morality, isn't it true that we could form that morality from belief in a deity and then adapt it after not believing in the deity anymore?
Of course, but
Ooh,
that doesn't mean
there
that
we
you
go.
can deny where it came from in the first place and what actually
I didn't
caused
say
it.
deny
And
it.
So if you get into a chicken versus egg discussion, yes, you can change the chicken after it's born, but where did that egg come from?
Well, everything used to be polytheistic, now it's monotheistic.
Exactly, and notice you didn't say it came from atheists. It came from people who believed in religion.
Follow
and
up
people
But
who
they
believed in
came from a
God.
lot of gods, so it just adapts to what you want.
Follow-up
So
question for Purple.
so then again, it's all made up anyways.
You
Follow
can't
up.
prove that.
I'm the moderator here. You have to listen to me. Purple, follow-up question. Since you're a dirty, stinky atheist and have a neckbeard and a fedora, how many times have you jerked off thinking about Richard Dawkins' old sweaty asshole?
You don't need to be an atheist to do that. I can tell you from experience.